Hey everybody, what's up? This is Luke. Wanted to have a little vertical heart-to-heart about the Sony A7R4. Almost said A7R3. It's not the A7R3. Typically 4 comes after 3. Yeah. Looking at this, can't even speak, man. Looking at the specs one more time, I figured out something that really troubles me, that bothers me. It makes me scratch my head. I just put my hand on my face. Wow. Two things. No 60 frames per second 4K, and also no 10-bit 422 internal recording. Why not? Why not? It's like Sony gives everything to their people except just a few minor details. Like, for the life inside of me, I've never been able to understand why camera companies always hold certain things back. You know, you would think that you would just put everything somebody needs in the camera and call it a day and just move along, but no, that's not true. We're going to hold things back, and nobody is more notorious about that than Canon. I own the C200. It has, 8-bit 420 internal recording. Of course, it's a cinema camera, and it has cinema specs and all that good stuff, but it's huge desert space between that and the raw light codec, which is not a very heavy codec. I have a iMac 5K Retina. I think it's got like 32 gigs of RAM, and the let's just see what performance I have in this thing. Memory, 32 gigs of memory. Overview. I'm running graphics Radeon Pro 580, 81, and 92 megabytes. And it handles Cinelite RAW okay. I don't have to do a lot of proxies, and that's great. What's funny, it handles Cinelite RAW better than Micro Four Thirds GH5 footage. I know, right? Isn't that crazy? Anyways, it seems to me that camera companies have just started releasing cameras that nobody really wants. Yeah, for video specifically. But I have another epiphany that I want to talk about. And what that is that we find ourselves wanting more out of cameras that are pretty much intended to be for photography. Now, I understand Sony is really making a lot of headway in this arena with the A7 models, starting with the A7 II. And then the A7 III, which is an amazing camera. It's a great camera. Still does that 422. I'm sorry. Still does the 420 10-bit, 8-bit. Sorry, 420 8-bit recording, and also the A7R3, same recording. Great footage. It's not bad. It's great. It just tends to fall apart when you start trying to color grade. Trying to think here. Give me a second. Second has been given. The A7R4 seems to me that it's more of a photographer's camera. It's not meant for video, even though it does have good video specs. Probably need to hold out on the A7S3. That's the camera that everybody's waiting for. I feel like there's this huge, massive, just crowd of people that are just like foaming at the mouth and chomping at the bit, if you will, for the A7S3. Which is going to be a fantastic camera, no doubt about it. But it still has that same photographer form, which it'll be a camera that'll take photos, but also do video. I just really feel like we need a camera that's more ergonomical. Like if Canon would somehow make a deal with Sony and just drop Nikon. Nikon sucks. But the Sony and Canon would get together and just collaborate, just like YouTubers do sometimes, or just any kind of business does, and have a hybrid camera. That would be really cool, but it'll never happen. But I guess we can keep waiting. Pretty much forgot what this video was about, other than, yeah, A7R4 photographer's camera. If it had 4K 60, it would be great. It's just so limited. So wait up for the A7S3. That'll be a fantastic camera, and we'll go from there. Have a great one. Thanks for tuning in. Subscribe, blah, 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 whatever. Bye-bye.